And I'm actually astonished that this is thing. I don't know if this is true though, but you know how everything is with social media. You can't really, you have to take it with a grain of salt though, you know? Apparently, I think everyone might be cooked a little bit. Okay, how many of you guys have a PayPal? I'm pretty sure like 90% of you guys do have a PayPal. Like dead ass. Yeah, well, let me rephrase that. You had a PayPal. Yeah. Yeah, you had a PayPal. Because apparently, like, there's this thing going on that apparently PayPal was hacked. And some accounts were kind of snatched from that. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, I already changed my password, so I'm okay. But yeah, if you guys had a PayPal, you're kind of fucked now. So imagine having like $1,000 on your PayPal account and then realizing like your account got hacked and then $1,000 just disappeared with your account at the same time. That would be most unfortunate. That really would be, not gonna lie. So as you know, Battlefield 2 or Battlefield 6, we'll say Battlefield 2. Shit, I don't know why I'm thinking Battlefield 2. Battlefield 6 open beta weekend 2 out of like 3 if I recall. So I mean, chat already knew I was raging yesterday about that. I think, yeah, I think I had that major crash out on stream talking about the that little roof exploit that you're able to get on a roof, and then from that roof you go onto a bridge, and then you're able to just go anywhere on the map after that. Like, it's insane. DICE has managed to catch wind of that, and they have actually done something that I was actually not surprised. They actually addressed it. Holy shit, I know, right? Siege of Cairo and I can never say that name. The offensive rooftop exploit has been fixed internally for launch. So for people who have been exploiting the shit on that like crazy, you kind of fucked yourself. I did crash out like crazy though, not gonna lie, when I saw those people snipe, machine gun, RPG, all that sorts of stuff like crazy. Not a fun time. Not a fun time. Also, DICE plans to increase the effective range of the defibrillator. Will also actually, you know what, I'm just gonna stop right there. The defibrillator, I knew I was not the only one that had that issue with the defibrillator not actually having the ability to res teammates from any range whatsoever. So that's insane. So obviously now they've actually fixed this shit. Holy shit, crazy, right? It would also have some improvements, whether visually, audibly, and when reviving teammates. That was the other thing too. It was like super quiet at the same time. It was like never ever fucking like there was no audio cue and there was no range, so you really were just like guessing at that point. Like, holy shit. As he said, that the defibrillator might not work for a while, staying in the rubbles or in certain situations because of the geometry. Yeah, there was some stuff that happened. I think that was like from 2042 that had that issues as well, where, you know, if you died and like a foot was inside some kind of like rubble, like glitched in, yeah, you're kind of done. Some collisions are preventing players from healing other teammates with the medic bag when spawning in the map. I have not had that issue. If you guys have had that issue, feel free to let me know right now, you know, on this shit. Or actually, you know what, just in the video when this thing gets posted up on YouTube, obviously, since I know there's going to be a lot of editing going on. Players when reporting some random damage when spawning in the map, and they're doing okay. I knew it wasn't me. I knew it wasn't my character when I loaded in a game fighting his inner demons and losing them. I knew it wasn't that. It's crazy. How the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna even go into that. Like, apparently we're fighting demons. Some of you might have lost. I obviously lost that one right there because I died because of that. Just randomly dies. Nice. There's also a bug in the camera deployment screen where the selection moves across the edge. Okay, I've had that issue too. Thank God. Thank God some of you guys have been reporting on that. I'm kind of glad that they're looking at feedback too, instead of being like, oh, here's a beta, guys. DICE has also fixed internally some rare cases when some soldier cameras have been toggled from first person to third person while in a match. There's been those issues too, especially on like just the airplane. Like, the audio also goes a little like scuffed at the same time, where it sounds like you're in an actual airplane. Skyline's update did some crashes per all platform, but they're still looking into them. Some players have been reporting sudden and unexplained mid-match crashes during the open beta. I have not had that. I guess I've been that lucky. Let's see. Custom search wait times have been reduced from 4 to 5 minutes to 40 seconds within 2 minutes. So some nice stuff that happened overall. And there's also still some stuff that hasn't been addressed though, but I'm pretty sure there are going to be more stuff going on to that later on. Next that we have, and I'm pretty sure you guys know this because I was crashing out earlier on this, talking about people, you know, having a little bit too much fun, I should say. And that would be this guy, Riley CS, the little fucking asshole that decided. Okay, hang on, let me compose myself. All right. Okay, the fucking loser. Okay, still not helping. The person that was cheating in a beta on Battlefield 6. And I'm just gonna say this just for like a little bit of a reminder for anyone out there who is doing cheats. You know who you are. Fuck you. No one doesn't like you because you cheat. Just saying. It's a beta. Why are you cheating on beta? I'm just saying like that. I want to know your thought process on that. I deadass want to know. You're cheating on a Battlefield 6 beta. The beta is 3 weeks long, and then you don't have any progression to keep from it. Like, are you just doing this to be an asshole for people, or are you just doing this for attention, or is it just a little combination of both? I honestly don't know, because you literally get nothing from this right here. Crazy thing is, too, this person is back. Yeah, no, like it was not even like it wasn't even a week span, and then now you can't even report them for still cheating, which they currently still are cheating in, not in Battlefield 6, only in Battlefield 6, but there's other games they're cheating on too now, so it's actually elevated on that right there. I kind of hate that, not gonna lie. This guy, girl, I don't even know, because apparently with all of this going on, social media is obviously on his side for weird reasons. This is from Permaban, you know, obviously we kind of a big deal going on right now for the translators. As I said, I don't know why I saw I just saw like the parentheses, just like, ooh, translators. But pretty sure you guys noticed the AI drama with you know, the AI translation that they are doing right now for anime. I'm pretty sure you guys know about that. Yeah. So these people are kind of crashing out, as I see. I mean, to be fair, I'm just gonna say this right here, just like how everyone has been saying, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this many times, is that they really don't like anime, is what I've seen, and they're really not you know, they're more of just they're not like voice actors. They're just, and they're not even, and there's not, and if they use that union bullshit, that's really not even a thing, because what I've seen from it, they're just like political, like activists that are just hiding in this, kind of just, you know, trying to push other beliefs onto other people and kind of just trying to brainwash them, is what I see that as, and it's not a good time for that. But Permaban actually going through all of this right here, I'm, you know, yeah, see, 7C's apologize for the international English mistranslation, but yeah. But let me read this, what has been going on, because I just did a little quick summary of what was going on with the AI thing. All right, so this may be my opinion, OP, but this, let's see, I forgot what it was. Okay, I think a lot of people are aware more translations are done by AI. I mean, everyone knew that. ChatGPT, ever since that became a thing. And many are either indifferent or welcome to it. Even most anti-AI crowds make exceptions for AI translations in increasing numbers. Western localizers are worse than any, I'm just gonna even say AI translation. And not just that, my opinion is, you see it in the comments in their quotes OP, which again we did see right here. So this is the new drama going on with that right there. I just had to do a summarize. So I guess some of them, some are okay with this, some of them are not, but I know the ones that are not okay with it, they're more vocal than the people who are not, and they're pretty chill with it, even though it's a very strange situation again that we find ourselves in. What did I just mansplain? Fashion on a literal, and then did I just give a bizarre take? Yeah, so it's let's see what the top one says. So I'm just like comparing them. I'm like, I want to see if there's a difference right now. Let's see. And this one says, as this one's from like the top quote retweet on top of I think, okay, I was gonna say I thought it was another quote retweet. I thought we were going into that right there. I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm not ready for that. But this one says, as Japanese, I could testify the manga version's translation is more correct than the anime version. There is no gender-related term in the Japanese original text. Therefore, mansplaining is mistranslation. I suspect someone inserted their own political agenda into this mistranslation. And then let's see, there's also this stuff right here. Oh boy. Fun fact, the Japanese Morgana is calling him a tsundere here and has no fucking idea how the brainstorming session took several weeks to come up with this translation. Hello there. How's your fragile mate? Okay, wow. Okay, damn. That really went there. Holy shit. Okay. So this is the new drama going on with this right here. Oh boy. This is gonna look kind of fun right now. I'm just going to stand by and watch all this kind of unfold, not gonna lie. I think most of us are, which sucks because most of us do watch anime, so we will literally be watching and standing this shit go by. I'm still a little bit like on that fence right there. Like, if people are misusing, like, you know, this sphere, and I'm just gonna take a page out of like another content creator, you know, obviously people know him because he always tends to talk a lot of crazy shit though, but this is the one of the few things I agree with him on, where it's like, if people are going to be misusing their platform, kind of like what most of the VAs are doing right now from the West, kind of like what we were seeing right there, when they're trying to put their own political message in, like, you know, localization and all that, and it kind of takes away from the anime and does not go on par with what you read from the manga. Then yeah, you know, like, I honestly feel like I'm okay with AI, because, you know, you're misusing your platform. It's just an entire misuse. You're kind of just being an asshole, just doing this shit. Like, this is gonna be like one hell of a story for a long time right here to see, because I honestly feel like with how AI has been progressing, because I don't like AI taking over jobs. However, in situations like this where people are, you know, localizers are misusing it and pushing on whatever they want, then, you know, I can actually see the benefit for it, because you're not doing your job. Next that we have, and this is obviously a little bit of a news right here, this is the 7th anniversary of Azure Lane. I'm pretty sure you guys know it. Also, you do get a nice little animated wallpaper too, if you guys are so interested. It does look really nice. I'm a little late on this. This was on the 15th. This is like, what, like 2 or 3 days old, but highly recommend going in there. They got some nice little, you know, freebies that you can get. I know if you log in, I know you can get like at least enough of those gems to buy at least one skin. And that's on a house kind of skin right there, so that's good. Next that we have, and this is about Instagram. This was on August 10th, and again, a little late on that. And this is, Instagram has introduced the feature that shares your precise location with anyone. Yeah, so this is going to be, I don't know. Damn. I honestly feel like the stream snipers are going to find me a lot more now. Oh shit. I honestly feel like this might be a little bit more scary right here. I really hope there's a way you could turn this off instead of just having it on by default. I swear to God, if they keep it on by default, that's going to be absolute fucking insane. Next, going on, and this is from Pirate Nation as well. And this is the UK government goes after 4chan, threatens 250k euro fine of fines daily over illegal content. Yeah. So this is an investigation. It's currently open. Summary is that they have right there, when the case was opened up on the 10th of June of this year. It says they are initiating an investigation to determine whether the online discussion board 4chan has failed or collectively failing to comply with obligations under the Online Safety Act of 2023. Our investigations will focus on political breaches in the following areas: failure to respond to statutory information, failure to complete and keep a record of suitable and sufficient legal content, risk assessment, and probably there's probably a whole lot more. Buy-in and Storm PC and the Column Law PC represents 4chan in this issue. It says, we issued the statement on behalf of our client in response to the reports indicating that the UK Office of Commissions, aka the, you know, obviously I'm not going to say that, but if you're in the UK, yeah, if you use 4chan, you're probably already dead. You're probably in prison. You just don't know it. I'm sorry. You guys are in prison and you don't even know it. You're like, oh my God. So they are trying to fight this. And going on to the statement, obviously, that they have right there. Obviously I read most of it, but let me get down to... there we go. According to press reports, the UK Office of Commissions has issued a provisional notice under the Online Safety Act, alleging the I don't know why I said conversation. Oh my god, I can't even speak. I can't even fucking speak right now. Contravention by 4chan indicating intention of impose a penalty of 20k euros plus a daily penalties thereafter. Oh shit, that's a lot of money right there. 4chan's is a United States company. I think we all knew, incorporated in Delaware, with no Wait, they're in Delaware? What the fuck? You know what? Actually, that makes sense. Not okay. People from Delaware are like, what the fuck? What is that supposed to mean? It just makes sense. It just makes sense. American businesses do not surrender their First Amendment right because a foreign bureaucrat sends them an email. Under settlement of principles of the U.S. law, American courts will not enforce foreign I think the penalty fines. I think that's what they're trying to put. Or censorship codes. So yeah, they about that UK. Turns out that people who made 4chan, they're in Delaware. And they currently have like a whole ammunition's worth of a bunker of, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Let's just say if they open up bunker, there's going to be a tank that is right there in that door. Just looking at them with, just like, hi, how's it going? This is a tank. Yeah, that's not going to work. Especially with like the foreign laws are different. So I honestly do not know how this is going to go. I honestly feel like unless they go to the UK, they may get maybe arrested, but as long as they don't go to the UK, they'll be fine. With 4chan in the UK, they may just censor that site entirely. However, I feel like people are going to find a way. You know that saying, the life finds a way and all that. Yeah, I honestly think that's what's going to happen. And it's going to be crazy because the UK is going to try to enforce that shit and it ain't going to work. Because it's 4chan. And the users for 4chan are very, they're very unique. I will say that much. They're very unique. So this is what's going on in the UK. UK people, you might want to be ready to start kind of like, I honestly don't want to say it, but I think you know what you're going to do. You're still going to find a way to use the site. Meanwhile, on the internet, global launch on August 28th, Destiny Rising. Yep, Destiny Rising is coming over. There you go. Let me turn this down. The fact that they have this right here, even though this is from the game, but they're going to be adding in, you know, sparrow racing again. And we're going to do this right here, a little bit of a different thing right here. We're going to read the comments. I'm actually curious because I know Destiny 2 is not been in a good state right now. One person has said, meanwhile, Destiny 2 is fucking suffering and dying. Facts, not gonna lie. Destiny 2 players right now, the face of disappointment. It's such a bad look for Bungie, man. Yeah, I mean, if only there was a community that was very vocal and asking for like certain stuff, but man, dude, that's crazy. It's time for Destiny 3. Yeah, damn. Wow, over 1,000 people voted for that. Holy shit. 19.8% of the people who did vote for that, guys, did say no. So I feel like I should be worried about them, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And it launches on the 28th of this month too. Doesn't that go like a little bit right before a major expansion that's coming out in Destiny 2 right now? So ooh, this is gonna be most unfortunate. And yep, that was the My Hero Academia final season right now. That is coming out very soon. It actually is releasing on the 4th of October on Crunchyroll, obviously. I'm kind of hoping it's really good because I know some people, I mean, looking at the comments, some of them are like, you know, it's finally ending, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people are just like, dude, this shit ended a long time ago meanwhile on the internet. And this happens to be the one thing that I find very, very, very annoying. And this is in Japan right now, you know, on the 9th of August. And this one is people in Japan, in the McDonald's Japan, have been basically buying Happy Meals, all right? You're saying, okay, well, Sin, what's wrong? All right. Why are you angry? It's just a Happy Meal with a Pokemon card. Okay. People are reselling this. A $10 mass-produced Pikachu promo. Let that sink in. And these are the lines that were going on over there. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. Imagine working on McDonald's and then you have to go through this line. Like every McDonald's in the whole world, or in the whole world, in the whole region right here. I mean, if this was in the whole world, dude, I honestly feel like the people who are scalping, I honestly feel like it would be a lot more worse. Have you not seen the scalpers here in the US? Like, they will literally fight people like tooth and nail just for like just one pack of Pokemon cards, so they can then sell it up for like 10 grand later on. I'm not wrong. Have you guys seen the videos on that stuff? Like there's the one from Costco, the one from Sam's, and then there's those not vending machines, but those machines that give you Pokemon cards. People literally camped out right next to those things so then they can refill them and then buy them all up, and then there's like nothing left. I kind of figured this was gonna happen in Japan. And these are all the, I guess, like Happy Meals that they've had right here. Jesus Christ, man. How many does this guy have right here? Look at this. Hang on, this is enhance. Enhance. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 2. Shit, dude, that's a lot. And then, oh my god, it goes to the same one too. Dude, that's a lot of food for just like 2 guys. And if you think why I'm also pissed, guess what? They threw all of it away. Yeah, so they just took the Pokemon card and then threw the food away. Am I not the only one that's just like astonished by this? Like come on. Like, so they bought a $10 mass-produced Pokemon card. Happy Meal cost. I can't even spell. Chat's like, man, dude, can't even spell. Shake my head. Cost. Oh my god, this is 2025. A Happy Meal typically costs in US dollars is $48. So, oh boy. So, I'm actually afraid. Hang on. Let's try. Hang on. I'm gonna do something right here. Honest to God. Hang on. Let's see. Pikachu promo. Pikachu Happy Meal. That's literally like the first thing right there. Okay. Hang on. In Japan. Okay. Let's see, eBay's Jesus, they're selling like $20 right there, and it's just an add-on for like it's basically a free add-on for a Happy Meal. I'm afraid to look at. Oh my god, dude, this guy's insane. Look at this shit. $40 US, and this is the part that gets me too. They threw away all this food right here. All of this food just they just threw it to the curb. They're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna eat all of that McDonald's. And they just threw it away. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, chat, hang on. This actually topped it right here. Hang on. Dude, holy shit. $262. $262. Whereas those $45 a month with okay, yeah. Chat's just like, what the fuck? $243. Oh my god. And at least this one's pre-owned. And hang on, so hang on. As far as I can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you do get like a little set with them, and it comes obviously in these cards right here. $262. Jesus Christ, man. I will not be surprised if I go back on there and I try to look again. There will be probably one that's going up to like maybe like $340. Not gonna lie, and it's gonna be like not anything special, like dead ass. Because oh my god, like this honestly kills me. This kills me equally as much as seeing a $262 set of a promo pack from McDonald's. Jesus Christ, man. You can't have anything nice, especially with scalpers around, because Happy Meals, I mean, it's their happiness when you think about it, because they're literally just buying all that shit right there and then just throwing away all the food. It's even on Business Insider. Happy Meals launched in Japan and hell broke loose. Pikachu Happy Meals in bike baskets, grown men fighting and pigeons feasting on fries. The collaborators showed the power of the red hot collectible industry. Oh my god, dude. Imagine you see like this shit. Grown men fighting and pigeons feasting on fries. So it says, okay, so it's 5 each was okay, so this is going in a little bit more detail too on that Pokemon promo. Added on to that. A little extra detail going on. So this was obviously announced on August 9th to 11th, the Happy Meal, blah 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 blah. So each set was priced at roughly 500 yen, which is $3.50 per person limit. Wait, you're telling me this was like per person? So you're telling me like you can only one person could buy a Happy Meal? What the fuck? Huh. That does not look like one person right there. That, or one per person. That looks like 50 for one person. This is very awkward right here, I'm gonna say. Unless they went back in the line like 50 times, then I hate this. I honestly hate this, not gonna lie. The fact that I could nitpick at this whole fucking like it's just I love collecting Pokemon cards. But you know what I do now, since I was getting on my phone right there, because I was also looking at that because I was like, oh shit, speaking of Pokemon cards. I have this app right here, and you know it's also on my hang on. I literally have it right here. I literally have it right here. The Pokemon. I ignore the Zerlane one. That's for science, obviously. Pokemon TCGP. I literally have that because I do not want to go out there and buy my Pokemon cards and have them collectibles and all that kind of shit, and have a fun time and make my nice little collectible thing, and have to fight people to the death for them. And I do not want to do that, since it's supposed to be a harmless little collectible card game, and obviously it goes into people fighting. So I guess there were some people fighting. No one died though. No one dying. Let's see. In a press release on August 11th, McDonald's confirmed that the campaign resulted in customers buying large quantities of the meal in a resale. Oh god, and then resale, dude. Insane. Insane. I hate this shit. McDonald's does not tolerate the purchase of Happy Meals for the purpose of resale or the abandonment of disposal of foods. The release said, adding it that would impose stricter purchase limits in the futures. McDonald's did not respond to requests or the comments from Business Insider. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, there's even more. Dude, it's even gotten worse. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. What the... Dude, these guys didn't even throw it away properly. They just like, okay, we got the cards, and then they just fucking left it there. That's literally all they did. Is the management team at McDonald's unable to recognize that this is an abnormal situation, just as a bunch of monkeys? Damn, that's what one guy put right there. I'm reading from the comments, and the other comment says, store staff must have been quite annoyed, right? Busy dealing with weird complainers and litter scattered around. The real culprit is the head of the office, isn't it? I mean, yeah. You can't have anything nice anymore, chat. Remember those words. You can't have anything nice. You can't have anything fun. You know what? Like, you know the happiness and fun that I was talking about? Yeah. They got a Happy Meal. You're not the one that's happy. They are. I hate that. Again, I can go into like nitpicking that whole thing right there the whole time, which is crazy. Oh my god. Dude, look. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Oh my god, dude. Bro, what the fuck? Are you gonna eat all that? We need translator. What are they saying? The words. They're speaking the words of the gods. What are they saying? Obviously, I know he's like super annoyed. Punch him. Take that Happy Meal. Take the Happy Meal. Take the Happy Meal and run. He doesn't deserve it. He will receive a punishment more worse than death. The lion has spoken. Oh, dude, hang on. There's another one too. Bruh. How, bro, holy shit. Hold the phone. Wait, hang on. Can we get like an enhance? Okay, that's the enhanced. No, hang on. What the fuck? Dude, wait, hang on. You're telling me they ran out of room in their one little small ass car, but I had to get another car. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know. I know if you don't want to sell, but happy. Is it a bit too much buying them and then selling every and then throwing the burgers just away? It's just more. Oh my god, dude. So you're telling me that whole little mini car. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't. I fucking can't, man. That's a lot of food that they just threw away. Bro, they threw away a whole meal for a whole fucking king, a whole fucking village. Oh shit, another one. Oh god. 6,000 6,000, Jesus Christ, man. Over 100 people are lined up in front of this store. This is bad, isn't it? By the way, I can't hear any I can't hear any Japanese. I think it's I can't because I can't understand Japanese. Holy shit, dude. I think that's what I meant. It's a lot of people, Jesus. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't. Japan is fucked up again. Damn it. Jeez, dude, no way. Hang on. Bro, someone just left all the fries out. Not the fries, man. They left the fucking fries out. The pigeons. The pigeons. I like the way how it says, like, it's a home run collaboration. No, not really. I honestly think this was as hell. I know I was talking a little bit more about this, and this was like the meanwhile segment, but Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. There are people who bought, like, a whole fucking village amount of food from McDonald's. I hope you step on a Lego tonight. I think we can all collectively here agree on that right there. That's okay. Take a step on a Lego tonight. Thank you all so much for coming by in this a little short segment of the Sinday Talk. If you like what I'm doing, feel free to like, subscribe, all that sorts of stuff. It's been scientifically proven that you will get a legendary Pokemon card if you hit the subscribe button, and it will fall from the sky. Just like the SpongeBob episode where you just do nothing and just press subscribe. You get like a whole village amount of crazy items. So do so. Do so.